What are your goals? What dreams drive you? What are your goals, big or small? What are you willing to sacrifice to achieve them? How important is it for you to reach them? What do you need to do today to make progress? Are you willing to hold on to your dreams, even if the journey is tough? What will it feel like when you reach them? Imagine that sense of accomplishment, that joy of having met a milestone. Setting goals isn't just a task, it's a commitment to your growth and purpose. Goals provide direction, like a ship that leaves port with a set destination, navigating purposefully towards it. Now imagine a second ship without a set course, drifting aimlessly. Which one will arrive first? It's clear, only the ship with direction knows where it's going. Why set goals? Goals are essential because they give our lives purpose, something to work toward. Without them, we drift through life without direction, susceptible to distractions, and more easily discouraged by setbacks. Setting goals keeps us aligned with our purpose and values, helping us to measure our progress and keep our focus steady through life's challenges. Achieving a goal isn't always easy, but the process itself strengthens our resilience, teaches us valuable lessons, and builds our confidence. Every goal set is a milestone in a journey to a better version of yourself. How are you moving toward your goals? What steps are you actively taking to achieve that dream job, to start that business, or to finish that degree? How important is reaching that goal to you? Do you wake up every day with it in mind? Success isn't just about wishing, it's about working. If your goal is to land a job, are you networking, improving your skills and applying to roles? If your goal is financial stability, are you budgeting, investing, and learning about financial planning? Each small action brings you closer to that destination. We often face struggles that make achieving our goals challenging. Maybe it's financial constraints, a lack of time, or self-doubt. Whether you're a student working toward a degree, a parent aiming to provide a better life for your children, or an entrepreneur wanting to make an impact, each struggle you face is a stepping stone to resilience and perseverance. It's easy to feel discouraged, but remember that goals are often intertwined with what matters most to us. Goals are the foundation of our aspirations. Keep moving toward yours, no matter how challenging the path might be. Remind yourself daily of the reason behind each goal and stay focused. Religious teachings across many faiths emphasize the importance of direction, purpose, and intention, all elements we recognize in setting goals. Here's a look at what several religions say about setting goals, pursuing purpose, and cultivating attitudes that lead to achieving our aspirations. Christianity. In Christianity, setting goals with a purpose aligns with faith in God's plan. The Bible emphasizes the value of hard work, dedication, and planning. Proverbs 16:3 says, "Commit your work to the Lord, and your plans will be established." This verse encourages Christians to set their goals with divine alignment, ensuring their aspirations reflect godly intentions. Islam. Islam teaches that life is a journey toward fulfilling God's will, and every action can have purpose. The Quran advises believers to remain patient and steadfast in pursuing their intentions, which in Islam means intentions that reflect goodness and alignment with faith. The Prophet Muhammad taught that intentions are central to our actions, meaning that setting goals with sincerity is valuable. A popular Islamic saying is, "Actions are judged by intentions." Setting goals mindfully and with integrity reflects a commitment to one's faith. Buddhism. Buddhism encourages followers to set goals aligned with compassion, selflessness, and mindfulness. The Noble Eightfold Path, a series of practices leading to enlightenment, includes right intention, which implies setting goals and intentions that promote kindness, non-attachment, and awareness. Buddha taught that desires can cause suffering if they stem from ego, but goals rooted in awareness and self-improvement can lead to inner peace. Hinduism. Hindu teachings highlight Dharma, one's duty, as a guiding principle in setting goals. Goals should reflect one's purpose in life and moral duty. The Bhagavad Gita emphasizes acting without attachment to the outcome, which encourages a focus on consistent action and self-improvement, rather than results alone. Krishna says to Arjuna, "You have a right to perform your duty, but not to the fruits of your actions." This teaches that setting goals and putting in effort matter more than attachment to outcomes. Judaism. Judaism values purposeful actions aligned with tikkun olam, repairing the world. Goals are seen as vital tools in making positive impacts on both one and others. The Torah and Talmud encourage setting goals that uplift both the individual and the community. In the book of Proverbs, 21:5 states, "The plans of the diligent lead to profit as surely as haste leads to poverty." This verse emphasizes the importance of thoughtful, diligent planning. A goal properly set is halfway reached. Zig Ziglar. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt. Goals are the roadmaps that guide you to your destination. Roy T. Bennett. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. C.S. Lewis. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. Zig Ziglar. Greatness isn't measured by what a man or woman accomplishes, but by the opposition he or she has overcome to reach the goals. Dorothy Height. Be grateful for what you already have while you pursue your goals. If you aren't grateful for what you already have, what makes you think you'd be happy with more? Roy T. Bennett. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. Les Brown. It's good to have an end to journey towards, but it's the journey that matters in the end. Ursula K. Le Guin. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Albert Einstein. It's not enough to take steps which may someday lead to a goal. Each step must be itself a goal, and a step likewise. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. Our goals can only be reached through a vehicle of a plan in which we must fervently believe and upon which we must vigorously act. There's no other route to success. Pablo Picasso. Your goals minus your doubts equal your reality. Ralph Marston. Far away there in the sunshine are my highest aspirations. I may not reach them, but I can look up and see their beauty, believe in them, and try to follow where they lead. Louisa May Alcott. The only limit to the height of your achievements is the reach of your dreams and your willingness to work for them. Michelle Obama. N. Make your choice, adventurous stranger, strike the bell and bide the danger, or wonder till it drives you mad. What would have followed if you had? C.S. Lewis. Carve your name on hearts, not tombstones. A legacy is etched into the minds of others and the stories they share about you. Shannon Alder. If a man knows not to which port he sails, no wind is favorable. Seneca the Younger. It's better to be at the bottom of the ladder you want to climb than at the top of the one you don't. Stephen Kellogg. Courage doesn't happen when you have all the answers. It happens when you're ready to face the questions you've been avoiding your whole life. Shannon L. Alder. Things won are done, joy's soul lies in the doing. William Shakespeare. Setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into the visible. Tony Robbins. A year from now, you may wish you'd started today. Karen Lamb. An aim in life is the only fortune worth finding. Robert Louis Stevenson. Impossible is just a word thrown around by small men who find it easier to live in the world they've been given than to explore the power they have to change it. Impossible is not a fact. It's an opinion. Muhammad Ali. When it's obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. Confucius. I don't limit yourself. You can go as far as your mind lets you. What you believe, you can achieve. Mary Kay Ash. If you don't have your own goals, you'll end up working towards someone else's. Mel Robbins. Do the one thing you think you cannot do. Fail at it. Try again. Do better the second time. The only people who never tumble are those who never mount the high wire. This is your moment. Own it. Oprah Winfrey. All of our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Walt Disney. If you really look closely, most overnight successes took a long time. Steve Jobs. The only goals you don't achieve in life are the goals you don't set. Matt Fox. Every ceiling, when reached, becomes a floor, upon which one walks as a matter of course and prescriptive right. Aldous Huxley. Genius is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration. Thomas Edison. We find no real satisfaction or happiness in life without obstacles to conquer and goals to achieve. Maxwell Maltz. You can't get there by bus, only by hard work and risk, and by not quite knowing what you're doing. What you'll discover will be wonderful. What you'll discover will be yourself. Alan Alda. Most impossible goals can be met simply by breaking them down into bite-sized chunks, writing them down, believing them and going full speed ahead as if they were routine. Don Lancaster. This is my invariable advice to people: learn how to cook, try new recipes, learn from your mistakes, be fearless, and above all, have fun. Julia Child. You have to be able to get up and dust yourself off and always be going forward. Rita Moreno. Don't watch the clock, do what it does, keep going. Sam Levinson. It's never too late to be who you might have been. George Eliot. I'm a great believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it. Thomas Jefferson. Success consists of going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. Winston Churchill. It always seems impossible until it's done. Nelson Mandela. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. Theodore Roosevelt. The greater danger for most of us lies not in setting our aim too high and falling short, but in setting our aim too low and achieving our mark. Michelangelo. Success is often achieved by those who don't know that failure is inevitable. Coco Chanel. Begin with the end in mind. Stephen Covey. Where there's a will, there's a way. If there's a chance in a million that you can do something, anything, to keep what you want from ending, do it. Pry the door open, or if need be, wedge your foot in that door and keep it open. Pauline Kael. I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust my sails to always reach my destination. Jimmy Dean. I've not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Thomas Edison. Every achievement is servitude. It compels us to higher achievement. Albert Camus. A goal is a dream with a deadline. Napoleon Hill. Without dreams and goals, there's no living, only merely existing. Mark Twain. I don't focus on what I'm up against. I focus on my goals and I try to ignore the rest. Venus Williams. When it's obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. Confucius. Don't wait, the time will never be just right. Start where you stand and work with whatever tools you may have at your command, and better tools will be found as you go along. George Herbert. You can't be that kid standing at the top of the water slide overthinking it. You must go down the chute. Tina Fey. Decide whether the goal is worth the risks involved. If it is, stop worrying. Amelia Earhart. The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Steve Jobs. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, therefore, is not an act but a habit. Aristotle. The only thing standing between you and outrageous success is continuous progress. Dan Waldschmidt. Never give up. Today is hard, tomorrow will be worse, but the day after tomorrow will be sunshine. Jack, Massachusetts. The goal is not to be better than the other man, but your previous self. 14th Dalai Lama. The seeds of accomplishment sprout in the soil of consistency. Maxime Lagos. In a small town, there lived a young man named Raj who dreamt of becoming a successful entrepreneur. Coming from a poor background, his dream seemed far-fetched. Raj faced constant criticism. His friends mocked him for being too ambitious, and his family worried he was wasting his time. But Raj set clear goals and outlined small, achievable steps, saving any money he earned to start a business. Initially, Raj failed, losing his savings in a business venture that fell through. Despite the disappointment, he learned from his mistakes. He took on a second job, focused on education, and honed his skills. Years passed, and Raj finally launched a successful startup. Today, he runs a multi-million-dollar company and is known in his community as a symbol of persistence. Raj's story shows us the power of setting clear goals and working consistently. His ability to learn from failure and stay focused on his dreams changed his life, reminding us that true success requires dedication, attitudes to cultivate for goal achievement, goal setting, perseverance, stay committed even when challenges arise. Resilience, accept setbacks as part of the journey. Focus, keep your eyes on the end goal. Gratitude, celebrate small wins and stay grateful for progress. Discipline, develop consistent habits aligned with your goals. Patience, recognize that achieving goals takes time and persistent effort. Daily affirmations are also important. I am focused and driven to reach my goals each day. I have the power to create my reality through purposeful actions. Every small action I take is a step toward my dreams. I am resilient and can overcome any setback. I am disciplined and committed to my goals. Goals set the stage for personal growth, guiding us toward our aspirations and grounding us through challenges. By setting clear intentions, we align our actions with a purpose and give ourselves the gift of progress. Whether big or small, goals shape our journeys and teach us that with perseverance, patience, and belief in ourselves, anything is possible. Thank you so much for tuning in to Hot Spike Channel. We're building a community of growth and empowerment where every step we take is toward personal and collective progress. By sharing and spreading the word, you're not only contributing to our community but helping others who might need this message today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Together, we're creating a space where everyone can thrive. Let's grow together, one message at a time.